Alright folks, for your TracFit goal tip for today, we're going to talk about goal setting and some different strategies on how to, one, identify your goals, and two, how to attack them. Alright, so the first thing, I'm going to use an example. I'm in my singlet today because I'm going to use Mattie Rogers as my example today. So if you don't know, Mattie Rogers is a Olympic weightlifter. She just competed at Worlds. She took third place, which is freaking awesome. And my target will be becoming Mattie Rogers. Alright? So that's my target. Okay? We'll say this is target. Okay? And where I'm currently at, we'll call this the current status quo. Okay? Whoops. Boom. Okay? And the status quo, this is currently me. Alright? And so the difference between me and Mattie Rogers, we're going to call that the gap. Alright? So what separates myself from Mattie Rogers? We're going to list out a couple different things, right? And this is what we'll call a fishbone diagram. Okay? So I'll use this to show kind of what are some differences between Mattie Rogers and myself. First thing is, she is blonde and pretty beautiful. Alright, which I am not. Okay. Another thing is, she is a female. Alright, so that's another thing. Another thing is, she looks better in a singlet. Alright, and what we're going to focus on probably today is that she can lift more than I can. More than me. Alright, and so by listing out a couple of different causes about what is different between us, we can identify what you can actually focus on to improve, right? I can't, even though she is blonde and more beautiful than I can't control that. So we're not going to focus on that. I'm not looking to get a sex change, so we're not going to focus that she's a female either. Okay? Looking better in the singlet, it's subjective, but I guarantee you it's probably a fact that she looks better. And so we're not going to focus on that either. So what we can focus on is her metrics of lifting. Okay, and so we'll go back and we'll use just her snatch for this example. In that at Worlds last week, she hit 228 pounds in her snatch, about 104 kilos. Right? My best snatch ever all time is 215 pounds. Okay, and so we'll take the difference and we see that the gap is 13 pounds. Okay? And so that gives me an identification of what my actual goal is to try to take my level up to Mattie Rogers' at least for this particular lift. I need to close that gap of 13 pounds, right? So that's kind of one way of thinking about how to dissect your goals. It doesn't have to be for this kind of random example, but it could be for your nutrition, it could be for your lifts, or if you're trying to improve like a gymnastics movement like a pull-up or handstand, it breaks down to the same kind of process. So now I look at this 13 pounds and I want to identify on our kind of 80-20 Pareto kind of principle, what are the biggest things that I can focus my attention and my energy on to get the most gains. Okay? So when we set goals, we got to think about what's achievable, what our time frame is, and how much effort we want to commit into that. So for this example, I'm going to take a month. Okay? A month is my time frame. I probably can't bring my snatch up 13 pounds in a month. And so I need to think about other things that might include this. Right? So what do I need to close this gap? I definitely need to get stronger. Right? I need more strength. Okay? A snatch is very technical, and so I probably need to improve technique. Right? And then maybe it just takes a little bit more practice and timing. Right? So maybe I need some different drills to focus on a specific piece. Right? Specifically for me, my lockout for my snatch is usually my greatest weakness, and so I can identify that one drill that I probably need more of is just plain overhead squats for my shoulder stability. Okay. For technique wise, I'm pretty good at powering the bar up. I know that I'm deficient of pulling myself underneath the bar. So maybe a technique that I need to specifically focus on is maybe a high hang squat snatch. All right. And last but not least, I need to work on my strength. Specifically for a snatch, I probably need to increase my back squats again. And so I'm gonna try to shoot for increasing my back squat. Okay. So that takes this kind of like kind of wide target, and it gives me a couple different things to start to drill down. Now I can go even further and look at, all right, how much do I want to improve my back squat, or what targets do I want to hit my high hang snatch, or what level of my overhead squat should I need to bring my overhead squat up to start to make some gains towards this 13 pounds. Okay, and so again, one, we want to identify what is our target, right? Mattie Rogers is my target. Okay, where am I? This is my current status quo. Okay, and that gives you my gap. I can identify what the difference is. Okay? I'll do a fishbone diagram looking at different kind of inputs, and then I'll circle in and dial in on what I actually can improve. Okay, lifting more, what I want to work on is the snatch, right? That's her snatch, that's mine, this is the difference, and then I can take that and start to break it down even further. Okay, so goal setting, it's very specific, and you need that so that you have a clear path moving forward. And it's something that you don't have to do alone. That's why our coaches and myself are here to help you out. And whether, again, it's nutrition, lifting, improving your skill, it follows the same process. And hopefully you can apply this in the gym and outside the gym as well. Thanks for watching this week.